All right, so I have owned the Insta360 X4 for exactly 1 year now. I purchased it on April 20th. At the time of filming this video, it is now April 24th. And as you know, as of April 22nd, the Insta360 X5 came out. Is it really that big of an upgrade, or is it just an S upgrade? I don't know. And we're going to be testing it out today and unboxing it. And I will give you my overall first impressions. So let's get this video started. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie, aka Mr. Eddie Nunez. Thank you so much for hitting that play button. You probably already heard or will be hearing another intro because as part of my testing, I've been riding my boosted board around this park here in Howard Beach, Queens, testing out the Insta360 X5. That's right, I went ahead and purchased the Insta360 X5. I watched a ton of different reviews and I could not help myself because I wanted to test it out. Now, there are probably just only two reasons why I went ahead and purchased the X5 coming from the X4, which I will get to in a second. But first, I want to discuss, what's included in the X5 because I was shocked to see a little bit of a difference compared to the X4. And then talk about pricing and a few other things that I noted upon unboxing. So let's get right into the unboxing experience. So unboxing this, nothing crazy, right? You get the camera here. You pull this out. Inside this box, there is a little pamphlet, like quick start guide, and this Insta360 pouch with a microfiber cloth. Now, this camera costs $549 at the time of release just for the standard camera. We're not talking about any accessories, including the selfie stick or even, an SD card. This is just for the bare bones camera. Now, what was shocking to me upon unboxing it, and I had to see, did I take everything out? Is there something missing? Is that the Insta360 X4 included. Not only did it include this cover here, this little pouch, and the Insta360 branded microfiber cloth, but it also included the actual rubber lens guard that goes over the actual camera. And it also included lens guard, not the premium lens guard like the glass one, the standard lens guard that can clip on. And this has the ability to clip on lens guard as well, but it's not included. And the X4 also included this thermal cover grip to prevent the camera from overheating, I think it was. I never used it, but it came with all those accessories. Now, I was completely shocked when I saw that this 360 camera is $100 more and it's missing sort of all these accessories. I know, and we'll get to that in a second, but I know that one of the selling points is that you do not need sort of lens covers anymore because you can replace the lenses for $29 or $35 on your own versus sending it in. But I think it would have been nice to include and give you the option to have that as part of the actual, standard bundle versus having to go and buy it online. Now, I bought my camera at Best Buy, at my local Best Buy. So they're not really big on carrying a lot of Insta360 accessories. All I saw was tons of different types of selfie stick. This is a special selfie stick that I have from Insta360 that converts to a tripod, and Best Buy just had a standard stick itself. Now let's talk about why I upgraded. So I upgraded the camera basically because of that removable lens guard. I thought that was a huge selling point, and that was like my biggest fear with any of my 360 cameras that I've owned in the past. I've owned the X2, the X3, the X4, and now obviously the X5. And having the ability to change the lens on your own and not having to use the filter, I think was a huge win. Using the filters on the X4, I tried the standard covers, the lens guard. I also did go ahead and try the premium one, which is made out of like sort of this tempered glass, and it was larger, and both created tons of issues for me. I saw glare, I saw distortion on my video export, I saw noise, and I think that all attributed to those covers, because even as you store your camera away and you're putting that lens cover on top of the camera, it is actually scratching it, especially if there's any like little dust and stuff. It's just rubbing against that cover, and it is scratching it. So that is like the #1 reason why I purchased it. The second reason that I purchased it is because of the improved, not low light, because this is an action camera. I can care less about low light, but I bought it because of the improved AI feature. And what I'm particularly interested in is the sort of active track that it does now. Now, all the other cameras before in post-processing does tracking. They call it deep track. But now this one has the ability where you can use single lens mode, where you get the best quality, and the camera is tracking you through the in-body. And you can also then go into post-processing in the 360 Studio app and look at the actual 360 and reframe. Now, what's different with the X4 versus the X5 is that the X4 can do that as well. It's called the Me mode. However, you lose on the 360 capability. So while it is tracking you as Me mode, that's all that you get is that single lens mode. You don't get to reframe or see anything. So if something happens that's pretty cool that you want to go ahead and track, you can't do that. And with the X5 now, you actually could do that. Taking a look at the camera itself, it looks pretty ordinary as the X4, but let me warn you, none of your accessories for the X4 will fit this. So I do have an extra battery for my X4. I have those lens guard that I was talking about. I actually have a cage that you can put around the Insta360, and none of those accessories work. The battery is brand new. The lens guard, I guess, is different. And the cage, although you can slide it in, it is pretty snug and it won't actually close over the top. So none of the accessories will work. The only thing I was able to sort of salvage is my Insta360 branded screen protector. I was able to take it out of my X4 and place it on the X5. Now, another really cool thing about the X5, I went ahead and kind of like looked at some of the video that I shot today riding my boosted board around this park on my phone. And something that's really cool is the microphone. So the microphone is now here, and it sort of has like a cover over the microphone. So it's supposed to remove some of the wind noise and give you better audio. And listening it right from my phone, right from default settings, I was really impressed on the audio quality. I can't wait to actually go ahead and edit this video on my computer, run it through Adobe Audition and kind of clean up the audio. And if I have to, also run it through Adobe Studio. So let me play that clip now. All right, what's going on, guys? This is Eddie, aka Mr. Eddie Nunez. And right now, I am on the boosted board, probably going about 10 miles per hour. And we're testing out the wind noise on the Insta360 X5. It is about 6:30-ish right now. Sunset is about 7:30, 7:40. So this is not like the harshest lighting condition, but also not the brightest. And we're gonna be seeing what this audio sounds like. One of the beautiful things about improved microphones is that as long as it's decent, you can go ahead and take it through Adobe AI podcast enhancement through that studio app and make it sound really, really good. So that's exactly what I will do here, is put it through Adobe AI and show you what it sounds with the processing, and then show you raw audio. So let's go ahead and continue just riding the booster board and checking out all of this camera's capabilities. Right now I am shooting at 8K 30, and I'm just shooting standard video mode. So this camera has a lot of like new features where it can sort of like auto track you or active track you. It can also shoot like using the one lens where it's like an action camera, but also capture the 360 so that you can go ahead and reframe afterwards in post. But I'm not doing any of that right now. This is just strictly 8K 30 in auto, everything auto settings. Nothing is tweaked. Now, overall, this is just a really like very reactionary video, first impression video. This is my first time actually using this camera, so I don't really know what to expect. Is it better? I started the video by asking, is it better than the X4? Is it really that upgrade, or is it an S upgrade? And I kind of think that it is an S upgrade. If you have the X4, you don't really have to run out and get the X5 for what it offers. I think the upgrades are just slightly minimal. Sure, you have that low light feature. I guess that's pretty cool. Pure video, I think it's calling it. The Ace Pro 2 has that. And from what I've seen from examples online through YouTube videos, not only on the X5, but even the Ace Pro 2, the pure mode kind of is a little bit murky. It's not sharp. It's doing some sort of like embodying frame blending, I think it is, because you can kind of see some ghosting in some of those videos. So it is what it is. I mean, I think that's not the main reason why I purchased it. And I don't think that if you are an Insta360 X4 user, you have to go ahead and jump on the X5 right away, unless some of the features that I mentioned are really important to you, which is sort of those new AI modes and the ability now to just change your lens on your own versus sending it in, which was a much more tedious and expensive process. So that's pretty much it for today. This is a spontaneous video. We are approaching sunset hour here in Queens. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on the boosted again and ride a little bit more with the camera. And we'll stay tuned to my channel, because we'll have a lot more videos on the X5 as I progress with my experience getting to use it. And there'll be tons of usage of this camera. I really enjoy Insta360 cameras. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions or things that you want me to test out and try and film, let me know in the comments below. I'll be there checking out all of your comments and feedback. And I appreciate, as always, for you watching. And until next time, peace.